Imagine opening your banking app after a random-sized deposit and knowing exactly what to do in 30 seconds. No guilt. No guessing. No, I'll fix it later. 1% rule. One calm routine. Does that sound like relief? People with steady paychecks think money is easy because the calendar does the work. But when your income swings, the calendar betrays you. Big week, small week, no week at all. So here's the question. What rule bends with your month and never breaks your habit? Tonight, we install it. A percentage split you can keep on your worst month. Here's the promise. By the end of this video, you'll have a percent-based split for every deposit. Guardrails that protect your bills, a weekly rhythm for daily spending, and a tiny ladder that increases your autopilot without stress. You'll also know how to ride feast and famine cycles, how to work with a partner, and how to keep investing alive when the headlines try to scare you. Quick check-in before we start. Have you ever watched a payment land and felt your brain freeze? If yes, you're in the right place. Tell me that's me in the comments so we can move together. Map in one breath. Every deposit becomes 3 flows: bills, spend, save, and invest. Bills protects rent, utilities, insurance, transportation, medications, and minimum debt payments. Spend covers groceries, gas, small joys, and real life. Save and invest builds your emergency buffer and fires your monthly index fund with irregular income, we use percentages instead of fixed dollars. So the split fits every paycheck shape. Simple, flexible, repeatable. Let's start with a baseline you've probably heard before. 60/30/10. 60% to bills, 30% to spend, 10% to save and invest. Why is this famous? Because it's easy to remember and it gets you moving without spreadsheets. Is it sacred? No. It's a starting line. If life feels tight, try 65/25/10. If you want faster progress and your bills are lighter, 55/25/20. The rule matters more than the exact numbers. Can you keep it on a lean month? If yes, you're golden. Pause, quick reflection. If you used 60/30/10 on your last deposit, what would those dollar amounts be? Say the number out loud. Saying numbers out loud makes them real. Guardrail 1. The bills floor. Make a short list of essential bills for the next 30 days. Housing, utilities, insurance, transportation, medications, minimum debt payments, and anything truly essential to earning income. Add them up, that total is your floor. Every deposit pushes bills toward this green box. When bills reaches the floor for next month, you stop feeding bills and push extra to save and invest until the cycle resets. Ask yourself, when would you breathe easier today if you knew next month's essentials were already funded? Guardrail 2. Spend weekly. Monthly totals feel abstract when income is choppy, so we reload spend once a week with a fixed number. When the spend card runs out, you're done for the week. Not punished. Done. Weekly rhythm reduces damage from one bad day. Have you ever had a good month ruined by a single weekend? Weekly spend prevents that. If this has happened to you, leave a quick weekly makes sense below. Guardrail 3. Keep the buy alive. One broad, low-cost index fund. One buy per month, the week after your typical deposit. If your broker allows automation, set a recurring buy. If not, set a calendar reminder called Calm Buy. Size it so you can keep it on a lean month. Identity over intensity. You are a person who invests on schedule. The amount grows later. Mini history, break useful trivia that changes behavior. The reason simple splits like 60/30/10 work is not math. It's psychology. We remember round rules under stress. We execute rules we remember. You don't need precision to get compounding right. you need repetition. Now, presets for real life: lean, normal, feast, 3 cards, small and obvious. Lean month, 65, 30ths, 5, bills first, spend trimmed. Save and invest, tiny but alive. Normal month, 60 30ths, 10. The baseline most people can keep. Feast month, 55 25ths, 20. Push buffers and autopilot while the wind is at your back. On the first deposit of the month, pick your preset based on what you expect. You can switch later, but only on Saturdays. Why Saturday? Because a calendar beats impulse. Curious? What would you be today? Lean, normal, or feast? Drop your preset in the comments. Let's set the system in 5 calm steps. Step 1. Name your accounts. Bills, spend. Save, invest. If your bank supports spaces or sub-accounts, use them. If not, nickname the accounts and schedule transfers. Labels reduce friction. Friction kills habits. Step 2. Write your bills floor. 1 month of essentials with due dates. That number becomes your green box. When you open the app and see bills above that number, you exhale. That exhale is the point. Step 3. Choose your preset: lean, normal, or FI stand. Commit to it for 2 weeks. Short commitments beat vague promises. Step 4. Automate what repeats. If you usually get paid on Fridays, schedule transfers for Saturday morning. Chosen percentage to bills, chosen percentage to save, invest, spend, remains in the card account. If deposits are erratic, do it manually, the same day, 30 seconds per deposit. No dashboards. No overthinking. 1 rule. Step 5. Add the mini raise ladder. Every 60 days, increase your calm by $25 if the last 2 weeks felt calm. If they didn't, skip once. The habit must bend, not break. Tiny increases, big year. Let's run a month together so you can feel it. Week 1. Deposit, $1,200. Preset, normal 60 30 tenths. Bills, $720. Spend, $360. Save, invest, $120. Bills now sits at $1,100 of a $1,600 floor. You schedule a $60.com by 4 next week. Spend reloads on Sunday to a weekly number you can keep, say, $200, and the remainder waits for week 2. Week 2, deposit $300. Same preset. Bills, $180. Spend, $90. Save, invest, $30. Bills rises to weekly spend, reloads to $200 again. You cancel a $12 subscription you forgot about and earmark that $12 for next month's.com. Buy. Small win, permanent. Week 3, no deposit. Bills still has a cushion because you built the floor. Weekly spend reloads to $150 because inflow was thin. Your calm by executes at $60. You get the email. You don't scroll prices. Chain unbroken. Week 4. Deposit $2,000. Consider switching to Feast 55, 25ths, 20 for this one. Bills, $1,100. Spend, $500. Save, invest, $400. Bills crosses the floor with room to spare. You shove the surplus into Save, Invest, and pre-schedule next month's.com. Buy at a slightly higher amount. Question for you. Would you have handled this feast week differently 3 months ago? Quick summary so far. 1 rule per deposit. Bills reaches the floor. Spend reloads weekly. Calm by fires once. The chain stays alive. Repeat. Let's solve the usual objections. Isn't cash dead money? No. Cash buys time. Time prevents bad debt. The return on not carrying a balance at 20% interest beats chasing another 0.5% yield. Calm first, yield later. I have high-interest debt. Never miss minimums. Build a tiny cushion so daily life stops breaking. While building Tier 2 of your emergency fund, split extra between the buffer and your highest cost debt. Keep the calm by at the smallest level you can maintain. Stopping the habit is expensive. Keeping it tiny is powerful. I can't predict my month. You don't need to. You need presets. Lean for lean weeks, feast when you have surplus, normal for the middle. The rule bends. Your identity stays. What about windfalls? Use 50/20ths, 34 windfalls, bills, spend, save, invest. Push buffers and autopilot, leave a little joy in spend, and ignore the urge to do something dramatic. If it feels too easy, that means it's sustainable. What about partners? Use mine, yours, and ours. Bills and buffers live in ours. Each person still gets a small personal spend and a tiny personal invest if they want. Audit hours on the first Saturday. Are next month's bills funded? Did the calm by execute? Can we both increase by 25? If yes, raise together. If no, hold steady and revisit next month. Less fighting, more progress, little curiosity you might like. People stick to rules they can say in one breath. Try this aloud every deposit. 62 bills, 30 to spend, 10 to save and invest. Notice how your shoulders drop. That feeling is design, not accident. Practical example number 2. You drive for gigs. Monday, you make $120. Wednesday, $0. Friday, $380. Each time the money lands, you split it in the app in under a minute. Monday, $72 to bills, $36 to spend, $12 to save, invest. Friday, $228 to bills, $114 to spend, $38 to save, invest. By Sunday, spend reloads to your weekly number, maybe $180, and the rest waits. No spreadsheet, no self-argument, just the rule. Repetition matters. So let's repeat the core ideas on purpose. 1% rule you can say in one breath. 1 bills floor you can see. 1 weekly spend reload you can feel. 1 calm by that proves you're still in the game. Again, rule, floor, week, buy. That's the system. 2 quick pro tips. First, rename accounts to match the map. Bills, spend, save, invest. Your eyes will do half the discipline. Second, make a tiny impulse list. Any non-essential over $200 goes on the list with a 40i tower timer. If it still matters after 2 days and you're in feast mode, you can buy it from spend. Most impulses evaporate. The money stays. Mini raise, ladder time. Every 60 days, increase your calm by buy $25 if the last 2 weeks were calm. Put a calendar reminder titled, Make the System Heavier. If a month is tight, skip 1 raise. Next reminder, raise again. 12 months later, you'll be buying much more without ever feeling the sting. Quiet steps, big arc. Short story for motivation. Ray runs seasonal work. Heavy in summer, slow in winter. Before the rule, summer was chaos and winter was debt. With the percentage split, summer deposits used feast 55/25ths, 20, and shoved hundreds into buffers and autopilot. Winter switched to lean 65/30ths, 5, with a tiny calm by that never stopped. 1 year later, no panic in January, and Ray's share count kept rising through the slow season. No predictions, just a rule. Let's lock it in with a start today checklist. Pick lean, normal, or feast for the next 2 weeks. On your very next deposit, split it in under a minute using your preset. Rename your accounts. Schedule 1 calm buy for the week after your typical deposit. Set a 60-day reminder to raise by Cancel one leak subscription, or fee and redirect the exact amount to your next buy. If this already feels lighter, type rule greater than mood in the comments so I know you're installing it. Partial recap to cement the learning. Deposit arrives. You choose the preset. Split in 30 seconds. Bills climbs to the floor. Spend reloads weekly. Calm by fires once. Mini raise every 60 days. If calm, that's it. That's the whole machine. Final question, the one that keeps people honest. If you ran this rule for 90 days, no perfection, just persistence, what would change first? Fewer overdrafts, fewer fights. A share count that finally climbs. Say it out loud. Then write it below so the habit has witnesses. Your move, pick your preset, split your next deposit, and schedule the calm buy. In the comments, post your line so we can cheer you on. Normal 60/30ths, 10 bills floor, $1,600.com by $60. Mini raise on the 15th. Tag one person who lives on variable income and invite them to check in next Monday with one win and one block. Quiet wins. Repeated, beat financial noise.